Hi everyone, you're at Diane's Garden Videos. Thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Enjoy the video. Hi everyone. I had a guy that wanted me to share some of my hens and chicks. So I'm just going to take you around today. It's a very fun plant, succulent, winters over here quite well. And I'm just going to show you the different kinds I have. I have so many. I did some from seed, which is something that you should be interested in if you love to grow from seed, because they were so easy to grow from seed. I was like really surprised. Since you wanted to see some of my hens and chicks, I thought I'd share that with you guys today. And this is only for all you that enjoy this type of thing. I know it's not for everyone, but I love these plants and they are just so much fun to grow. These right here in front of you are ones I grew from seed. Now I started these probably back in December of 2011. And some are really nice already and some are smaller because I transplanted them at different times. But check this out. Again, you guys, these are from seed and it was a mix. But look at them. Just beautiful. Look at the growth. Look at the baby. Look how pretty they are. I got some that have some different coloring. You know, they do quite well in these little trays because they can live on hardly any soil. What am I going to do with these? I can get them to winter in pots pretty well as long as they don't stay wet. But look how beautiful this one is. Isn't that pretty? But I'll just show you a few here, get you some close-ups. Look at those. Aren't them pretty? I have many. I hope I can get a lot of these to winter over. So what do hens and chicks like? They like the well-drained, rocky, sandy soil. Well-drained is key. They like sun to part sun, actually. They can handle some shade part of the day, which really helps them to not get burnt too hot and dry. Because believe it or not, these guys, they do like, I had some in some part shade during the day. Actually just a good morning sun, afternoon shade, and that's where these are at. And they have just done tremendously well in this condition. So a lot of people say they have trouble with them, and it could be your soil. It could be the fact that they died if the plant bloomed. Or, you know, like I said, the key is soil drainage on these guys. They do not like to set in wet. So it's something to think about when you're planting them. Make sure it's got a good drainage soil where, you know, you don't have to worry about it being soggy. Because these are succulents. Succulents, you know, they store water in their leaves. And they can live a long time without getting moisture. But they also do like moisture too. So just remember that during dry periods, doesn't hurt to give them a little bit of shower of water once in a while. These have had it and they're just doing wonderful. So these guys start out pretty small. And I have to show you one here. You see this little baby right there? They even start out smaller than that. These have a ways to go, and I don't know if they'll make it if they don't get a little bigger. But as you can see, let's bring you up here on this one. The different sizes, because I transplanted them later, is why they're growing different sizes. But aren't they just cute as can be? And growing from seed, so it's a wonderful thing. I wanted to share with you my hens and chicks today. Next year, if these guys make it, look at the ones back there. Right there. If these guys make it, I'm going to have lots of beauties. And they are really fun to share. A lot of people love hens and chicks, and you can share them with your friends. You can share them as gifts. They just make because they produce babies. I was going to show you here. I also want to share with you this one. Can you see all the little babies coming? Now remember, these are young plants, but they're also producing babies already. And you know, my thoughts are I might try to winter a few of these in these 6-packs. The less dirt, the better. That way they do not have a problem with getting too wet and rotting over the winter. I'm going to try that, and I'm also going to try to get some put in the ground yet this fall. But as you can see, the ones from seed are just fantastic. I found this one. It's a very different one at a store. And it is called, since I'm not very good at pronouncing it, I don't want to make a fool out of myself, this is what this one is called. But it is supposed to be hardy in our area. It's very pretty, isn't it? I love the coloring of this. And it's more grows in a beautiful cluster there. I actually divided this one into several. Here's a hens and chicks that doesn't winter in our area. here's the variety. I wintered these over last year inside, and I brought them out here to divide them, and look at how beautiful this one is. Isn't it just gorgeous? Well, it's the second day of fall, and it's a little bit later, and I wanted to show you some of these succulents now. As the weather changes, these also change in color. And I just wanted to kind of share that with you. As you can see, this one's got some different colors coming on because we're getting different temperatures, cooler temperatures, and just look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Just beautiful. So we're later in the season here, but look at this beautiful rose-colored looking one right there. Isn't that just gorgeous? These are just fantastic right now. As the weather changes, these change with it, and they bring on such beauty in the gardens. You know, this one's probably the most old-fashioned one that's out there. I don't even have a specific name for it, but look at all the babies. Here's the original mother plant producing all these babies that can be taken off and placed in the ground or rooted in a pot. But as you can see, these here, all you really got to do is basically break them off. Sometimes, and most of the time, they'll have some roots attached already, and just sit them right in some good drainage soil. But I'm not going to be doing that. These will hopefully winter over here in my area. And the ones that don't, then I think I'll have plenty next year, regardless if some don't make it. But it's in this pot here. Drains good. Look at the roots here. I'll show you the roots. See those? Some have pretty good roots. So you kind of be watching for that. But these are one of the easiest things to propagate and to make new plants over and over and over again. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe once these bloom, which is like on the third year, the mother plant dies, and that's why they keep producing babies, so they can continue the life through the babies, on and on and on. So that's one thing great about this plant. So I wanted to share this one here. This is the first one I've ever had here. Gotten it from a friend. She gave me a few, and then pretty soon I had loads of them. And that's what happens when you have the hens and chicks. You'll have loads of them after just having a few plants to start with. So we're in fall now, and my sun's in my eyes, but I wanted to tell you how excited I am to share this with you guys today. I have one more beautiful, beautiful hens and chicks called Giuseppe. It's a blue colored hens and chicks, and it's just gorgeous. I'll give you a close-up in a minute. So let's show you this one right now. The last hens and chicks is Mrs. Giuseppe. Beautiful blue color. I've done them on one of my other videos, and it just produces babies like you would never believe. It's a wonderful one. It's a perennial in our area, and it's on one of my other videos. So I just thought I'd share it with you again because it's one of my favorites. But I hope you enjoyed this, you guys, because I love sharing all my beauties here in the garden, hoping to inspire you to grow more in your garden. Because that's what it's all about, is growing more plants in your garden. Being flowers, being vegetables, being whatever you want to grow. I never tell people what to grow. I just want you to get growing outdoors, because it's good to be out in nature. It's just a wonderful place to be if you enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate you stopping by today, checking out my hens and chicks. I love sharing some of my plants. If it's not vegetables, it's flowers or succulents. That's what it's all about, sharing with others that also enjoy the same things I do. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified when new videos are coming. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Visit my garden website at picketfencegreenhouse.info. I'd love to have you come over.